All right. Hello and welcome to the Church Security app review. And I apologize if you were watching a little while ago. We were having some mic difficulties, and for some reason, it wasn't carrying. My laptop wasn't carrying through when I was narrating everything. So hopefully, this will be a better representation of the Church Security app and how to use it and how to get the most out of it. That's our goal, is that to create a short concise video that will allow you to get the most out of it for you and your team. So if you don't know who I am, my name is Dr. James McGarvey. I am the executive director of the nonprofit ministry, the Church Safety Guys. And you can visit our website at churchsafetyguys.com for some great resources and training opportunities and just great information. So, and we're always available. If you or your team have a question, please feel free to reach out to us, and we'll do the best that we can to help you with whatever's going on for your team. So I wanted to go through this, and I also wanted to explain just a tiny bit of the ideology behind the Church Security app. Part of the reason that we came up with this app and we designed this is because we were a little bit fearful of resources and social media. And when I say fearful, I mean, sometimes people get knocked off social media for politics for whatever reason. It doesn't really matter. The reality is we wanted to create a avenue for folks to continually access great resources, even if they weren't on social media or Facebook or in the group. Because a lot of times, if you're anything like me, you may be with your team or trying to train or trying to organize something, and then all of a sudden you're thinking, oh my goodness, I wish I had that policy that was there. I should have printed it off. So this kind of takes the best of everything and puts it at your fingertips. So this is a free app. It is not something that we charge for. There is a cost associated with it that we cover monthly, that through generous donations of churches and ministries. And typically when we sell a book, those resources go back into the ministry and help cover broadcasting and the app. So it is an expense that we cover. So if it's something that maybe God puts on your heart to donate to the Church Safety Guys ministry, please prayerfully consider that, because it does actually cost something. But at the moment, we are doing our best that we can to ensure that it stays free and available to as many churches and as many teams as possible. So if you go to the website churchsecurityapp.com, you will get the screen that is in front of you. And I'll pull that up. So do you absolutely have to go there? No, you don't. You can actually go to the Apple Store, Apple App Store, or Google Play and type in Church Security. And then you'll see the little blue icon that says Church Security, and you can easily download it. And there's no cost to that. One thing you might consider, if you download the app and you find that it's really beneficial, go back to the App Store and give us a thumbs up, or give us a 5-star review. For some reason, if you can't give us a 5-star review, then reach out to us and let us know. And the reason that's important is because there are things that we can and can't do with the app based on how many reviews we get. So if you go in there and you happen to give us a 5-star review, like from the Apple Store or wherever you're downloading it, that is extremely beneficial to tell Apple that it's a helpful app, or to tell Google that for the Android store, it's a helpful app. So on this screen, if you go to the website churchsecurityapp.com, this is the screen that you'll find, and you'll see there's a place that you can click on this and click on the buttons and download the app. or you can enter an email address and send it to, say, another team member. If you want multiple people to download it, or you can actually share it on different social media platforms. We usually encourage individuals to share it with their team and have their team members download it, install it, because there's a lot of great resources in there, and there's a lot of quick tidbits of videos and different things that you can access that will be great training tools and also great reminders of how to handle situations and different things like that. So once you download it, you're going to go to the main page, which looks like this. And you'll see across the middle or lower bottom, there's 3 tabs. One says listen, one says share app, and one says contact us. Now, this is the screen that I downloaded for the purpose of this video. This is on my iPad tablet. It's not on my phone. So if you have a tablet, if you're using it on your tablet or you're using it on your phone, your screen will look a little bit different. You will still have those 3 tabs across the lower portion of the screen. But what you have on the very bottom of the screen, you'll see there's some icons there that could vary based on the resolution and the screen size of your phone. So if you have an older phone or smaller phone, you may or may not see all of those icons, but they're there, I promise, and we'll go through those. So listen will actually take you to a streaming platform where you can listen to past broadcasts all the way from the last Sunday to, I believe it actually has our entire series in there that we've ever done. And we'll continue to put those on until we have space issues, storage issues. The middle tab is actually for sharing the app. So again, you can share that with your other folks on your team. And then contact us. And that's contact us is really, if you click on that, you can fill out information and hit send, and it will instantly send it to our inbox so we can talk to you. So as we're going through this, I just want to mention too, we've designed this app on the sole purpose of what churches have said they would find beneficial. So if you go through this and you're like, you know what, I didn't see this type of information, but I would really like it at my fingertips so that at a later time I can access it with my team, please reach out to us, because we can very easily add things. And the backside of the house for this app is maintained and managed by us. So there's a lot of information that we can add in there, and we can develop and that sort of thing, but we can't add it if you don't talk to us. So reach out to us through the app, or you can reach out to us through churchsafetyguys.com, our website, and we can help facilitate whatever you guys need. So I want to talk about the bottom. On the bottom of the screen, there are a bunch of icons. So you'll see the first icon is home. The second one is to the right, going left to right, is alerts, then news, then listen, then events, then about us, then more. So depending on, again, your screen size, your screen resolution, sometimes you will only have 3 or 4. You'll have home, and then probably to listen. I know on my phone, I've got home, alerts, news, and listen, and then everything else I have to click more for. But because this is a tablet, it's a bigger screen. It shows that, and we'll just address that accordingly. So when we send alerts out through the app, typically we try not to bombard you with notifications, and often we will send one out for the broadcast, like, hey, there's a broadcast coming up, this is the topic, just a reminder for you to catch it if you want to catch it. The other thing we use alerts for is if a church has a situation. We sent one out last night for the church. I guess wasn't a church shooting officially, but it was in the parking lot of a church out in Sacramento that was pretty devastating. So we will send out a notification if we see something like that, or if there's an urgent um, urgent news story or urgent urgent thing. Now, if we send out a news story, if you go to the next icon over to the right that says news, if we send out a news story, if you click on the news icon, it will immediately pull up the information and the link for that story. And what we do is we upload instantly. Like if we find out about a situation, we upload instantly the best, most concise information about that story, and from a local news station. So if CNN is there or Fox is there and they're like, hey, this is what's going on, we upload that and you can click on news and it will instantly take you to the live feed or to their website to look at live feed from the app. So very quick, very seamless, and a great resource. Okay, so further over to the right on the icons on the bottom, there's listen, there's events, and there's about us. Listen is another icon that you can click on to get past broadcasts or listen to our live broadcast on Sunday nights. And that will play in the background. So if you click on that and then you close the app and maybe you're mowing the lawn or going for a walk or something like that, it will continue to play those in the background. And there's hundreds of hundreds of broadcasts in there, great content, great material. So you can surf back through and, go to maybe 2 years ago and hear some of the original broadcasts that we did. Okay, so the icon that says events is actually going to be when a lot of times we'll try and put broadcasts on there. We'll put training things, conferences. If we know of a training event coming up, we'll get it to that calendar as soon as we can. And that way you can kind of know ahead of time what's going on. We can't sell tickets to an event through that, but if it's a non-ticketed event, you'll see the information. And then if it's a ticketed event, it'll say, go to this website and you can download tickets and purchase those accordingly. About us goes to our website. So for those that don't know about the Church Safety Guys and what our ministry is, that will take them to the About Us tab on the ChurchSafetyGuys.com website and kind of give some information about all of us. Now, when you click more, that's going to go to this page, which is actually going to give you information about our ministry and just different resources. So resources, all of these tabs, and I'm not going to go through each one, but all these tabs down to upcoming conferences, that actually attaches to our website. So if maybe you forgot, oh my goodness, when was that conference? Where's it located? What's the direction? You can go and click on upcoming conferences and that will take you to the website. One of the cool features, if you click on the YouTube channel, you can go directly to our YouTube channel. And what we've noticed is that some security teams or safety teams will play our broadcast as a training thing for a training event for their team. And so that's kind of cool because you can plug you can plug your iPad or phone into a TV and then pull that up and play that YouTube channel video that we did, the live broadcast or the broadcast through that medium. So all the way down here, the one thing that I get asked the most about with the app is the members content area. Members content is really important because that unlocks the rest of the app for you. And again, it's still free. But what you want to do is you want to click on that and then you'll have to set up an account. Now, I'll show you that in just a second. The settings tab here is basically just telling you information like principal information about or property information about the app. So that's not really anything that you would use, but it comes up and it'll tell you when the app was last updated and security approvals and different things like that. So if we go to members content If you click on that, this is the screen that you'll see here. So as I see that, it's giving me the option to either one, log in, or two, create an account. Now, if I've never created an account with this, I need to click on that and create an account. And that's pretty simple. You'll fill out an email address and give it permission, and then it'll allow you to keep going. So once this is all filled out and I'm logged in, this will be the screen that I can access. Now, all of the information, if you're part of the Church Safety and Security group on Facebook, all of the information that was in the files section that was helpful, like policies, document creation, all that stuff, we moved to this section. And the reason we moved to this section was, again, if someone gets kicked off of social media for whatever reason, then they can still get to that content and they can download the app and get in there and access it for their team or for themselves. So we had to kind of build a firewall for security's sake, but this is still a great resource and very easy to navigate. So let's go through these real quick. So donate. If you'd like to make a donation to the ministry to cover app expenses, you're welcome to click on that, and then it goes through to our PayPal account. Obviously, everything is still free in this and can only be done through the generous donations of churches and folks like you when you're led to. So going further down through all of this, CSG trusted list, those are folks that we partner with or folks that do training or that we've worked with. If you're looking for someone, videos, there's an assortment of short videos in there on different topics that we've all done. Team leadership is where I want to start. Team leadership, starting a team, and then training your team are all things that you can go down a level on. So let's go into team leadership. And basically, there's content that we're adding here probably about every other week. We're trying to add new things in here for folks to access. But servant leadership, the church safety and security life cycle, these are clips, like major clips from all of our resources, so that if you wanted to do a video or if you wanted to do a devotional on that particular topic, you could easily click on that and access that information and then do that. So you'll notice it says devotional, road less traveled, devotional to protect and serve. So those are actually information that we took from the actual book, and we uploaded it so that you have, I think both is about a week. You have, I want to say 6 or 7 different devotional clips that you can do with your team. And maybe you missed preparation for a devotional for your team, like at a meeting, or a lot of times we'll do prayer and then a quick devotional every Sunday before we start. This would be the type of thing where I can go in here and click on one of these, and there's devotionals, daily devotionals set up that I can just access one, and I have that at my fingertips. So if you go up near the top of the screen, you'll see a back button, and you can click on that and it'll take you back to the next menu, or to the main menu. So on the main menu, it says starting a team. So starting a team, there's a lot of different resources in here. And this is probably the page that gets the most hits and most views. And the reason it does is because there are government resources, there's starting a team resources, house of worship preparedness guide from the government, a risk assessment thing, and then you've got a children's policy sample, several church policy samples, a firearm policy, and then an incident report. Now, all of these are free. All of these you can use. Some of them are more in depth than others. What I would encourage you is that if you're going to use one for your church, to reach out to your church's attorney, as always, to verify that it's applicable for your state laws and for your church. Some of these are federal guidance, so that they would be acceptable to use, but all of them have been checked by an attorney and been given a seal of approval from an attorney. But for your particular church, we always encourage people to do some research and make sure that it's applicable. If for some reason you click on one of these and you say, you know what, I really like that church policy and I'm not sure how to get it out of the app, feel free to reach out to us through our website at churchsafetyguys.com or through social media channels. And what we can do is actually send you a hard copy, either a PDF or a Word doc, where you could look at it and kind of dissect it according to what your church needs. So there's options there for that. So finally, I'm going to go back and we're going to go into the training your team category. And again, these are little snippets of content and just different information. We've got handling bag checks, suspicious packages. That's a great booklet from Department of Homeland Security. We have de-escalation booklets. These are basically all booklets, and they're designed to be talking points or guiding points for training exercises and different things like that. So if I'm looking for a training exercise, or I'm looking to do a training exercise on awareness or observing people, I could click on that and that will give me some content to do that. Or maybe I'm looking for de-escalation information for my team, and this upcoming meeting is talking about that. I can download that and I can say, okay, de-escalation, let's talk about that. And there's some talking points and some great information to kind of coach my team through. And they can follow along just by downloading the app and then registering. And again, it's free, but that saves paper, saves resources, and provides for you and your team some quality material to go over and help you out. So again, that's pretty much it. And I will say that just in retrospect, if you don't see something in there that you think would be very beneficial for your team, please reach out to us. You can always visit us at our website at churchsafetyguys.com and contact us through that. When we're done with this video, it will actually be put on the website so people can access it and learn more about the app. And we'll probably rebroadcast it through the upcoming weeks so folks can take advantage of it and learn how to better use it. But if you don't see something in there that you think would be beneficial, please do reach out to us, because we can add things and we can certainly do our best to try and make it beneficial to you and your team. So until next time, thanks for watching. Take care. God bless, and have a great afternoon.